What's going on, college football fans? It's Aaron Murray back with another Mac and Murray film breakdown. This time we're going to the U as Miami took on Florida State last night in a tremendous game. Miami as they continue to flex as what I believe is the best team in America. Elite defense, great offensive line play, elite offensive line play, and what I perceive and believe is the best quarterback in America. Can do it all. Carson Beck. He's been having a terrific season. And last night against Florida State on the road, first road game of the year for Miami, he demonstrated just why he is a potential number one pick, first quarterback taken off the board come next season. All right, let's dive into the tape. Got a bunch of stuff, like 90% of it good, maybe a couple things that to continue to work on or question marks. But other than that, it was a thing of beauty for this offense against Florida State. All right, first play, third and medium. They're expecting some sort of man coverage. It's usually what you get in a third and medium to third and short situation. So a lot of times you run just a mesh concept, trying to create a natural rub. You usually have someone in the flat. Someone's usually like a sit down route over the middle of the field for zone. They run, I believe, a corner route with the number 3 guy. But regardless, you're thinking it's going to be man. I'm going to try to get one of these guys to pop on these crosser routes. Well, you get zone coverage. So when you get zone, those crosser routes need to find green grass to sit. So always a rule taught to those guys, green grass out here, then just continue to run. Well, if there's a defender here, no green grass, then you need to find a zone to kind of sit, throttle in. I thought 10 does a good job, finds green grass, sits. Carson puts the ball on that shoulder that he wants him to go to, catch, turn, able to get the first down. So nice recognition by the receivers, by Carson. Not man, not what we were expecting. It's okay. We got answers. Take the completion and move on. Really nice job sitting right there between all those defenders. And then he catches it and knows, hey, I got to get, no dancing, just catch, turn, because it's going to be close to getting the first down, and they get it. Man to man, high angle to Tony, dime of a throw. This was not a catch, but still a beautiful, beautiful throw from Carson. Play action. You're just going to get a high angle route coming off the play action, puts in a spot where his guy can make a play. And as we've seen, Tony makes his play 9 out of 10 times. Steps up, one hitch, plenty of air, and I think just good defense. Ball might have gone right through the receiver's hands. This next one is more on just protection. Nothing really to do with Carson or the pass game. Just something to talk about what Florida State did here on the blitz to be able to get to the quarterback and disrupt his timing, force him to get the ball earlier. So what they're doing is they're going to go 4 down. So let's get to the so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, they're going to have what we call a double A pressure. So 1 linebacker, 2 linebacker. So the offensive line says, hey, Mike right, Mike right, Mike right. So we're in charge of him, 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 and then this Mike linebacker. So it's 5 for 5. This running back now has this guy. So he's got him if he comes. What Florida State does is they do a little bit of a cross dog. So this defender, this linebacker is going this way. This guy's going this way. They cross. So the offensive line, the center, and the running back now change responsibilities. The problem is this first defender essentially tries to pick the center to throw him off. He's not even trying to get to the quarterback. He's just trying to get a pick so his buddy can come loop right around to be able to get to the quarterback. Just watch him. He literally is just trying to bang into it. I mean, he's not even trying to. He's trying to push him to get him. Running back does the right thing. He anticipates the cross dog. He's there to take care of the looper. This center needs to be able to get the guy that's trying to block him, and he doesn't. And Florida State's able to come up there and then disrupt the pass in completion. So nice blitz there from the Seminoles. All right, deep cross first quarters, post of the field. One of my favorite concepts for this coverage. You just can't beat it. So post, deep cross. Usually you have some sort of dagger, but when you get this too high quarters look, really all eyes on this guy. If he gets back, the post route's out, then you go deep cross, check down, and maybe late to that dagger route. If he settles in run action at all, this corner is one-on-one, and he's thinking he's got help from this safety, but this safety needs to help with run. We saw Florida State last night, very aggressive downhill to stop the run game. So let's check the action. All eyes on him. Ball in the belly of the running back. And he hasn't moved. If anything, he's moved forward. Carson knows it. He feels it. 1, 2, 3, hitch, go time, baby. Go time. Beautiful football, huge completion down the field. You just pray anytime you get one of those post routes, double post, deep cross, praying you get quarters. Just praying you get quarters. All right, let's look at the high end zone of that one. Let's look at the high end zone. Let's get the quarterback's view here. This is your guy. He ain't making a play. He ain't gonna get back there in time. It's all about this guy right here. Look at him. He's up. Carson, I mean, he looks like his eyes here, but you see this guy. You know it's time to take this thing over the top. One hitch. Beautiful football. All right, little bootleg action here in the red zone. He's got some pressure in his face. He's rolling to his left. Essentially, this guy is double teamed, and he finds a way to make the throw. So it's just going to be bootleg to the cross route. We'll pause at the top as he's about to make the throw, just so you kind of get a feel for just how difficult of a throw this is. So you got him in your face. You got one defender. If this is off at all, there's an opportunity for this ball to get tipped. This opportunity for this ball to get picked off. And he has the confidence in the red area to throw an accurate football. Nice job by the tight end, kind of shaving his route off a little bit to protect it. And what happens when you do good things? Then you get rewarded with a beautiful route from CJ, incredible slant. This thing got me freaking hyped watching this play because the timing was impeccable, the route was spectacular, and the throw was just darn near perfect. So, watch whatever you want to watch. This is just beautiful. Look at this route. I mean, the ball's out. He just cooked this corner, cooked him. Look at this route. Boom! And then the ball's out. Carson's hyped. I love it. I love it. I love it. They're just dealing. Everything's working for this offense. Love to watch this offense. And then it's working so well, and you want to continue to be aggressive against the run. Well, then we're going to do a little flea flicker. So you got, once again, this quarter safety. So this is the nickel, but here's safety, safety. You motion Tony in, you motion him in so that you get leverage on the nickel now. So he's outside and you're inside. You're going to get action, the flea flicker, to get these safeties up. And then he now, once again, has outside leverage on it with the defender. He's inside. He's able to run this route to perfection. So action, they're out, they're out. Now you got speed with leverage. Good luck trying to defend this. Good luck trying to defend that. And they don't. And it's back to back touchdowns for the U. All right, this next one is just nothing super sexy. It's they're going to drop 8 in the coverage. So when you drop 8, especially with this offensive line, you're going to have a ton of time to just get through your reads. Carson knows it. And I just want you to watch. He's going to work this side to this side. So 1, 2, 3. Don't like it. Bam, bam, bam. Check down. Just freaking robot, just working right through it. Nicely done. I don't know why he doesn't rip this one to the field. I think there's some miscommunication on what the route was. He looked like, based on like kind of his shoulder, um, it looks like he wants to throw the ball deep. Like right now, you have what I call a run it route backside. It's like 8-yard stop. It's locked, and if you got free access, throw it. You know, you're worried about if this defender flies out there, so you're going to peek him real quick. But he gets to the middle, so you know you got free access. But look at his shoulders. He looks like he's tilted up, like he wants to throw it. He's settling down. So I just think this is some sort of miscommunication between the two, because I think all day long Carson's throwing to 7 for a completion. All right. Little 3rd and 2 sees man, and we're gonna get 2 examples of how this defense was taking care was essentially guarding this bunch formation in this game. First one is, hey, we're just going man on man, and you gotta stick with your man no matter what. You gotta follow your guy, and then for this linebackers, we're gonna show he's gotta find a way to fight through traffic to guard his tight end. So man, he's got man, and he's got the tight end. So this linebacker has got to fight around all this to get to this outbreaking route. So just keep an eye on that linebacker real quick, and we'll go back to the route. Look at him; he's got to get through all this traffic, and it's just an easy completion. So nice job recognizing what type of man they're doing. 1, 2, 3, quick hitch, ball was accurate on time, and we got a completion for a first down. Now, go to the next one. Another bunch route, different type of man here. I love this play versus this defense. This is so well executed. What they're going to do in this bunch formation is they're going to lock on. He's locked on the number 2 receiver here. So he's pointing him. These DBs are going to do what we call in and out. So the outside DB is going to take the first defender out. The inside DB is going to take the first offender receiver in. So let's start that over again, just so we can make sure we're all on the same page here. They line up in this bunch. He's going to take him and lock him up man to man. The 2 DBs behind him are going to in and out. So he's going to take the first guy to the outside. He's going to take the first guy to the inside. Okay. So what they do is run him off on a wheel route. So he's kind of out of it. He's the new number 1 receiver. This guy is going to run across. So he becomes like the number 3 receiver on the inside on a 3 vertical. So that means he's going to take him. What does this do? Well, now you're going to give Tony leverage on this defender, and he's going to kind of be the caboose, nice and slow, and he's going to angle it more towards the inside, knowing that this defender has the outside receiver of the 2 of them. So you see, he takes inside. This guy's worried about outbreaking route, so he's going to take the outside, and then Tony sees it and then just comes right through the middle for the touchdown. Just beautifully executed against the in and out. Outside defender goes way too far to the outside. He feels it, comes to the inside as that number 2 on the 3 verticals, and you got yourself a touchdown. All right, last one. Just, excellent timing here. Called an Okie route. It's just a 6-step speed out. Ends up being about 10 to 12 yards on the sideline. Just a nice throw to the field. It's a long throw. You got to be able to time this up nicely. And the receivers just got to find a way to reel this in for a catch. Nice job. Got to catch the football. All right. So overall, Carson, man, he's dealing. Looks like one of the best players in America, one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in America. Miami is my favorite team, and another great example last night on the road against FSU, how they played on both sides of the football. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe. We'll have many more of these all week long.